Medic.
No, Rossi just...
I'd give your vacation days away to a colleague in need. Text messages last night from prepaid phones asking...
He's sadistic.
And mission-oriented.
Dragons.
But that didn't happen here. Tying someone to the back of a car is horrific and uncharacteristically high-risk behavior. For a second, is it possible to kill someone in San Diego and then drive 2.5 hours, do it again?
You drove a V8 engine with a single-plane crankshaft?
Well, great. Now you just have to figure out what to do with the remaining 6.
Hey, I heard it took the L.
She died from a...
So the unsub was scared.
He was probably blitzed.
Mark Holman and Paul. 10 points to Blakendor. Turns out Paul was... Did she serve time? Post-mortem, and the others were dragged alive. We believe that one woman is not as competent. They'd avoid getting caught from rapists and murderers. Maybe the women suspected it was Paul's. 4 people do realize that about it.
That would explain a change in M.O.
Maybe our ladies are improvising, which explains killing Paul outside his job. And blood on the floor.
Morgan, JJ.
Usually found near plains and streams. Either he was just camping.
Or used it to move the body. What areas are near running trails? For now. His son, it's most likely he left him in a safe place, maybe with a relative before he... Sexual predator. Scott could still be alive.
Thank you.
The family makeup is almost identical to the...
Frauds. They may have disappeared.
Recently diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome.
Hey, Penelope.
Scott Yamada looks like a typical 10-year-old boy.
This place brings back memories. When I was a kid, I made a model of the universe out of salt.
Was it for a school project? Yep. No offense earlier when I said... And that's what I love about some people. I mean, think about how much time we'd save if everyone... Open window, easy entry for unsub. Top bunk is made. He probably wasn't in bed yet.
His tent probably made him feel...
He dropped one when he... The end, he said Scott Yamada wasn't sexually assaulted or tortured.
COD was a single gunshot. He died shortly after...
No, it's possible the unsub had some affinity or affection for Scott. Because you sent multiple emails to both families. Even would soon or they'd regret it.
What? I hurt them? My tactics may be aggressive, but they work.
You're not a murderer. You're just a businessman. Tell me what color was the base camp of pleasure?
As the midnight sky.
Being dumped.
He was a witness. He describes the unsub's vehicle. In the 90s, when minivans were getting called them base camps of pleasure. Likely to be surrogates for the...
Abductions and murders.
The vehicle he drives is a dark minivan or cargo-proofing and retrofitted with restraints to...
Check cashing place.
Well, apparently, Mackenzie's been getting deeper into drugs.
We've sent a sample to the lab.
You're on speaker, Garcia. It's an odd place for the internet.
Point spreads for NFL.
Hey, Morgan. Was this house remodeled?
2000?
That would be yes. Well, I'll be.
We know most of our info on him.
What happened when he was 16? Well, there's no such thing as a perfect family. It's loaded with blanks.
Like it's a new love, but still, and I am never going to take any of you for granted.
On both victims, we're looking at a doctor. Looking for a small team or network.
Thank you.
Medical records to find them, though.
All right, thanks, Garcia. Him then.
Blake with the FBI. I'm here to see... Right now, it's just a missing limb case. We felt that to find the best, we should go to the best. Can you help us, Mr. Smith?
Second.
I could do that, or I could stop wasting my time with you. This guy's not doing it for the money.
You knew that for sure.
What kind of medicine you practiced? What did the eyes go for in Beijing? $8 grand. Looked at the last picture. I know what you saw. You saw an amateur who could make a lot more money if he took more than the right leg. After all, you did.
Listen, Agent.
Actually, it's doctor. Unlike you, I still have my degree. But you have a good day, Mr. Smith. Subjects.
And if we're right, we're not going to see these...
Unsubs performing transplants?
On our dearly beloved.
The biodegradability is for what? Cremation?
Precisely.
Like a knee or an elbow?
How is he finding his victims now?
Well, he's equipped his garage with medical equipment.
What's the deal? Don't answer a question with a question. To do with the case, how?
I think
You're four of the best minds I know back at the station. Why are you being so ambiguous? Using words like him or her friends. It begs a bigger question. Why did you ask me to bring you here? Why not Morgan or JJ? Answer the question. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.